Okay, now I can
Probably.
record.
I think GoToMeeting does that too.
All right. So I guess we're here today just to kind of talk about Beachbody Cup, the Cup Challenge. We can sign up today, and later on I want to talk about if we sign up by tonight, there's a drawing of all the teams. We can get like a bunch of different things from corporate. I don't know how many teams they're drawing to get the little gifts that they got, but I got pictures of them, so it's kind of cool if we can get registered today. Who's done a Beachbody Cup before?
I have.
Everybody?
I think
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, you have. Well, we did one together. The one where it was just two. What was that called?
I always get them so confused.
I know. What was that one? I can't remember. Anyways, it was the one that they just did two. And last year they did 3 people on a team, I think. But so basically with a cup, you get together with 5 other coaches and you can earn prizes for growing your business, basically. And so I wanted to talk today just about introducing some of the newer coaches that we have on our team to what a Beachbody Cup Challenge is, and then kind of just talk amongst ourselves about the teams that we want to get together and, you know, who wants to be on each other's teams and what our goals are maybe, team names and things like that. So I'm going to share my screen to go over the prizes that we get. Hopefully it doesn't like kick us all off. Can you see my screen? Yeah. Now it's not going to let me. I wonder if I can move this thing. Okay. So I know that Jessica and Sam and I have already talked about being on a team together, just the 3 of us, and then we're looking for 2 other people. But then there were several other people that commented on my post in the group about joining a team or being on a team, what was involved. So I think that there'll be at least another 5 people to be able to go together. And so how you earn points in the cup is you can get Success Club points. And it's 1 point for a Shakeology HD for a new customer, or 2 points for a challenge pack for a new customer. So it's the same cup points. You get 1 point for Shakeology HD, and you get 2 points for a challenge pack. And then they've changed it. I think this time we actually get 3 cup points for rank advancements. So if you rank advance, or one of your personally sponsored coaches rank advance during the month of February, then you get 3 points for your team. So that can add up pretty quickly, especially if you have coaches that are your coaches. So basically that would be 6 points every time somebody would rank advance. Because you as a sponsor gets points and your coach that rank advance gets points. Here are the prizes this year, or I guess this time. They do it like 4 times a year. My computer is going really slow. So the tier 1 prize, which it's pretty simple too. If you have 5 people on a team and you get Success Club 5 or 10, it can be pretty easy to get 30 team points. You get the Shakeology tumbler. And they're going to they'll give it to you. They'll give the links to you on March 14th, and it'll be a link to Cafe Press, and you don't have to pay any shipping or anything. You'll have a coupon code. So you just put it in, and then you'll get your order. They'll send it to you. The tier 2 prize is 50 points, and you have to hit Success Club 5, but you have to get 7 SD points or hit Success Club 10, and you get the 22-minute hardcore apparel. So the tank for the girls and the t-shirt for the boys. And you could choose any of them. So like if you don't really want the tank, but you want to give your husband or boyfriend or whatever the t-shirt, you can. order that. I think they give you the option when you go into Cafe Press and be able to do that. And then the tier 3 prize is a blanket. It says, I love being a Team Beachbody coach. And all of the tier prizes you get. So like if you hit here tier 2, you also get tier 1. If you hit tier 3, you get all 3. And then the top 10 teams they'll receive all 3 tiers, plus they receive these individual prizes. The 6 to 10 teams, they get the Apple TV 64 gigabytes, which I'm not an Apple person, so I don't really know like what the gigabytes mean. If somebody knows, they can go ahead and speak. Let us know what that means. Is that cool or not cool? Nobody?
Not a clue.
I know Apple products come in different sizes and they don't allow for any extra storage. So the 64 gigabyte Apple product though is pretty big. I mean, I know my daughter got a 64 gigabyte an iPod, and it's one of the biggest ones they had. So there's a lot of storage on that.
I actually think they're standardizing on the 64 gig because so many people run out of 32. And even, I know Samsung is actually they still offer the smaller ones, but they don't even have expandable storage anymore. So yeah, 64 is actually, I think it's kind of, that's what I got on my iPhone. I think it's kind of standard. Now, that's for a phone. For a TV, though, I don't know. Oh, that's kind of, I guess I have no idea if that's like good for a TV or not. It doesn't make any sense to me to have a memory on a TV, but hey, I'm old school like that.
That's what I was kind of wondering. I don't know what Apple TV really is because we have a Roku, but it doesn't save anything. So maybe Apple TV, does it have like storage? Like, does it have like a DVR included with it or something? So you can stream stuff, but then you could also DVR it. I don't know.
That's possible because can't you stream Beachbody On Demand on Apple TV?
Yeah.
All right, so that's probably what it is.
Yeah. So the 6 to 10 teams get that, and then the 4 and 5, they get the Solo Beats headphones with the Apple TV, and then they get all the 3 tier prizes. The third team gets Solo Wireless Beats, and then obviously the Apple TV, and then the second prize gets Studio Wireless Beats. I don't know how cool those are. I know Beats, they've been like the top Christmas item for a long time, but I'm not cool like that either. So my sister has them. And then the top prize, which I think it's been Canadian coaches the last.
Yep.
No, I mean, I really do think it's been Canadian coaches for quite a while now.
At least the last 3, I think.
Yeah. I think they save up all their SD points. Like, I really do. I think they sandbag everything or something. They're like, no, you have to wait until the next Team Cup. But so you get a all expense paid trip to Los Angeles. You get to work out with the trainer. You get to meet basically CEO and management at corporate. You kind of get wined and dined that whole day there. So the videos and stuff that I've seen, the pictures and people that I follow that have been able to do that, it's been really, really cool. So it's definitely something to work towards.
Yeah.
I know that you can only get 35 points per team member, but obviously the top teams are probably going to be getting more than that. And so what happens is they do, I guess, figure out, who has the most points based on, all of their successful points and that, and then that's who's going to win the grand prize. So even though you can cap out, you don't really cap out with that grand prize because there's going to be so many ties if they kept everybody capping out that they wouldn't really have a winner. So I want to say that the winner last time was like the team was in like 200 or 300s maybe, but I'm not sure. I know people keep getting more SC points every single month, it seems like. that I notice, especially at the beginning of the year, because I mean, there's just a lot going on. I think we even have somebody in Team Engage who had like 50 by the 5th or the 6th of the month.
Sarah Brett.
Yeah, Sarah. I was gonna say Cassie, but that was just because we were talking about her and they kind of look similar. So, does anybody, I guess, have any questions about the prizes or how to earn points? I guess you guys have been in it, so you don't really have questions about that. I'm going to create a Facebook page. I think I'm going to unshare because I don't really think I have anything else to talk about for right now. I have some other things that I could share, but it's not really super important. I can just talk about them. I'm going to create a Facebook team like group page, and so we'll probably have like 2 or 3 groups in there. And last time we did a cup, we had a calendar that had like little daily to-dos, like what you should be doing, whether it was like adding 5 friends or messaging like 5 people. I can't remember what was all on there, but it was really good. Just daily things that you should be doing that can be working on getting Success Club points and working on building your business to get more customers. I think it had some stuff on make sure that you post your workout, make sure you're doing your workout, just the daily, 3 vital behavior things. So I'm going to create a Team Cup Facebook group so we can just post everything we're doing. And what I'm really going to want people to do is to be accountable pretty much every day. Like, this is how many people I talked to. This is who said yes. This is who, I mean, you don't have to put their names, but this is said yes. This is, I have some maybes. I have some no's. And then with the no's, we can, as a team, kind of go through that and just help you figure out if you should push them more. I mean, not really push them, but, if there's a different way around their no, or if you should just kind of leave it where it is. So, and we can all kind of just be in together and work in that group for this month and see if that helps grow all of our businesses. So I've done that before. Not with my own team, but outside of my team. And it was really helpful. And every time somebody got a Success Club point, we posted about it, and it was just really fun for that month. So we all kind of bonded. Is anybody a thought about like a team name or names that I'm so not a team name person. Like, I don't, I cannot come up with names very easily.
Thanks.
I have a question.
Sure.
Is this call recorded?
Yes, it is. Is that
Okay?
Is it April?
Yes, I missed it.
I'm sorry, I sent you a message. Yeah, I recorded the beginning of it. I went over points and how to earn points, and then over the prizes. So I recorded it, and then it'll be video, so you can see what I screen shared. I don't know how it looked, but
Oh, that's good.
Okay, great.
and then there's 5 of us on the call right now, but I know Samantha wants to be on a team, so there's 6. So we just need 3 more people, and we would have 2 teams. Ariel said that she might have a team, or does Cassie have a team, or just maybe her?
I wish I had answers.
Okay.
She's supposed to get back to me tonight, so if I don't hear from her tonight, I'm just gonna
Get on a team.
go my own way.
Okay. I forgot to show you guys. I'll share again. I forgot to show you guys the prizes if we sign up tonight. So we really should sign up tonight by it's 11:59 Pacific time. So we still have some time, but they made this post in the Beachbody Champions group, which is like the leader group. And so they're doing a drawing for all of the teams that get registered today. I don't know how many of these kits they're giving out. It might just be 1, it might be a couple, but they're going to send 5 of these packages to the captain. And it has like a Beachbody cinch bag. It has a t-shirt. It has a Coach like zip up hoodie. What else does it have in it? I don't know what they're calling this orange thing. I guess a steel vacuum thermal mug. And it has
A football.
a what?
The football, I think.
Oh yeah, football. Yeah, he has a football in here. So it would just be kind of cool to get registered and try to get in on the raffle.
There's 5 packs of that. I thought it was just 1 pack and you had to decide who got what.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know. I may have misinterpreted it.
Prize pack includes all of that. Okay, so I guess you're right. So whoever's on the team, if we win, then we all have to divvy it up and figure out who gets what. I thought they were going to be nice and give us all each.
I know.
That's what I assumed too. Now they're gonna make us fight for it.
I know.
I know.
I already have a cinch bag, just so you guys know.
Oh, well, that's good.
I don't need that. Don't leave me with that. You guys can choose anything else. And so how's everybody doing on Successful Points this month?
Good.
Oh, not good.
Not good?
No, I have one from an old lead who won't talk to me at all anymore. She just randomly signed up for Shaco HD, so I have a point from that. But I'm like completely dead end everywhere else, and feeling very lost.
I hate that. Like, that's how I felt in November and December. Like, it was just like, who do I talk to? How do I get this going again? Ariel, have you done the Rising Stars group?
I think that maybe you've talked to me about that before. It sounds really familiar.
I talk to everybody about it. I did it a year ago, and then I posted in our coach group about it, and one of the other coaches not on our team, she joined, and then she added me to the group, and I'm like, I've already done this. Like, I don't know. I don't really need to do it again. And then there were people posting about redoing their video and redoing their brand and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, And then Jessica and Samantha are also doing it. And I feel like it's given me more of a direction on what to do daily.
Absolutely.
And it's given me it's given us a script, but not necessarily just a script. It's given us like a plan. Like, you do this, and if this doesn't pan out, then you do this. And if it does pan out, then this is the next step. It's like a branch of different scripts. So it's, Jessica, if you want to talk more about like what you feel.
It's invaluable and it's free. I would have thought that it would cost money to get in on the training. I ended up, the first 2 weeks are hard. It is no joke with kind of digging in and really getting with your why and doing some stuff that you're not familiar with at all, or at least that I wasn't. But it felt so good to push through and get through all of that stuff. And what you end up with, this video to share with people and a website. And that was all stuff that had really intimidated me. And I didn't know how to put any of that together. I knew I needed to do it for my business, but where did I even start and how did I do it? And so, going on that website will cost me $30 a month, but the content so far is worth so much more than that.
Yeah.
So it has been a game changer so far. I have 7 challenge packs in the wings right now, people that I started to talk to and touched base with and kind of followed this script of how you're supposed to follow up with people, not make it so salesy and stuff. So I'm expecting some really good ones coming up.
And then
I could be happier.
And it keeps you, like, you only focus on 30 people, and then the next month you focus on another 30 people, and so you're not focusing on 500 and you're not focusing on 5. It's a really, really good number, and you're focusing on them for a month, and you focus on them through the sale of the challenge pack, but then you also will get into, at the end of the training, you will get into focusing on them into a coach cycle and setting them up as a coach after their challenge group. And so I know Jessica hasn't done that before, and I haven't done it in like a year. I know that that's going to be valuable to go through that too, like that whole cycle. And so it really does give you basically like an entire game plan based around Beachbody and what they're teaching us, but it's just more content. It's almost like going to school to be a Beachbody coach. Like,
well, and you have to be ready to stick with it too. And like I said, it's those first 2 weeks are difficult, and you have got to keep up. If you don't post your accountability in that group, he will remove you. We started with, I think, almost 50 people. And after 1 week, we were down to 20. After the second week, we were down to 10, and we have 5 in there now. And we're just starting week 4.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you make the decision that you're going to push through and you're just going to get it done, again, it's just those first couple of weeks that are so overwhelming with the unfamiliarity of putting together a video, and at least for me, again, telling a story, your story, figuring out what the heck your story is. That was something I had struggled with for a long time. And I'm a tech retard, so I don't understand any of it. And so that was just kind of the overwhelming thing, is really what I just had to, push through and decide it didn't matter. I was not going to drop out of this group. I needed to finish it for my business. So just if you go into it with that frame of mind, then you'll get through it and it'll be awesome.
yeah.
Okay. That sounds great.
Yeah. I think they just started a group today, and then I don't know if they'll start another one next week or if it'll be 2 weeks, but if you go to newlegacyfitness.com, I think that's actually like the application or the link or whatever to join the next group. So, and you can join like right away, and then it'll just be like a waiting period until they like actually get started. So, I know that doesn't really help you out for January, but it'll probably get you into the cycle for sure for February. As far as January goes, I would just touch base with everybody that, maybe you've lost touch with, or old challengers, or old, even your family, like people that stalk people on Facebook. See what they're starting, like if they had New Year's resolutions and then they have already kind of fallen off the wagon. So I would see if that would help.
Yeah, my uncle just proposed to his girlfriend. They were visiting my mom, and my mom was like, oh, my daughter wrote me all these meal plans. And she was like, oh, do you think she'd do that for me? And as part of my personal training business, because I'm not a registered dietitian, I can't, legally I can't write people meal plans, but I'm waiting for the opportunity to say, well, I also work for this other company, and they've got these great, portion controlled, blah, blah, blah. And if you purchase that, then I give you, that's sort of like in the legal scope of what I can do. The opportunity just has not yet presented itself. So. When it does, though.
Yes, you're ready for it. And I don't know, like next month, if they're going to keep the 21-day fix or not.
I would bet money.
You think?
Myself. I do. It's always on sale when there's a cup or a classic.
Do you think that you'll do size and 21-day fix? I think.
My inkling in the back of my head is that they're going to extend Hammer and Chisel one more month, but I could be wrong.
That would be my guess, too.
I don't know.
Just because it's the big one, I don't know that they would go back to size. But that hasn't been on sale since, that was in November that it was on sale, right?
October or November.
So I don't know. I would bet money that 21-day fix will be.
I was thinking 21-day fix, and then I've sold 3 sizes at like regular price this month. So maybe they won't because people are buying them at regular price. I don't know. At least that's experience.
Well, and Shanti has that new show, which I watched and is amazing.
I know. My husband was out there watching it when we started this meeting, so.
It's so good. I love it so much.
I know. So who's gonna sign up for the cruise tomorrow, or the Punta Cana tomorrow?
Oh, yes. I'm going to do what you suggested. I'm going to wait until it hits wait list. Because I don't have $300 right now.
Make sure you're paying it. Like, I'll try to keep an eye on it whenever people are saying it's going to wait list, to let you know, because you want to be one of the first to get on it. But people will be posting in our coach groups like, oh, it's on a wait list or whatever, and then you can just get on it. But you do earn double dollars this month with Success Club points. So you've got 20, or I guess $10, because you have, and if you hit SE5, then you'll have 100, because they'll do, like, you do double and then you get double again. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Who's tried the new Shakeology?
I have.
Love it. I know. I'm so in love. Like, I am a vegan Shakeology all the way, and this has converted me. Like, I don't care that this is not vegan. I will drink it 5 times a day.
Abby likes coffee, and she made one yesterday though, and she made it with just water and some ice. It was not very good. Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I made it with, we had a little bit of almond milk. And so the first time I made it with a little bit of almond milk and water. And that was good. It was creamy and everything. It was good. And then I used French vanilla coconut creamer, like coconut milk creamer. I don't have coffee very often, but when I have it, like, I don't want to use sugar. So I'll buy like those flavored creamers. So I had some in the fridge, and I put that in it yesterday, just like a tablespoon. And then I put some regular, we buy Oberweis milk because it is like lactose free. So I put regular milk in there, and then I put the rest water, and it tasted just like a Starbucks, like the Starbucks that you buy at the gas station or whatever, like in the bottled Starbucks stuff. It made it pretty sweet. My aunt and my cousin were here yesterday, and they wanted to try it, and they were disappointed that it wasn't super, like, didn't taste like really coffee flavored. Like, I mean, it's kind of, I think it's enough, but I guess they like really dark coffee or something. So we put some coffee grounds in it, or like freeze-dried coffee, and milk, and then that coffee creamer, and they loved it. So there's different ways that you can make it. If people are like, oh, it's, you know, cafe latte, and it doesn't taste that much like coffee, tell them to put the other coffee in it too, and make it just, so they don't have to brew it, and it doesn't have to cool down and all that kind of stuff. I always tell people to do that.
Just the 8 ounces of almond milk, regular unsweetened almond milk, and it made it nice and creamy.
Yeah.
And very yummy.
If I did 8 ounces of almond milk, I would need like 6 things of almond milk in my refrigerator for every week. How many things of almond milk do you go through, Jessica?
You know, I usually only mix with my chocolate, I do 4 ounces of almond milk and 4 ounces of water. And I got nervous that I was not going to like, I'm a creature of habit, so I was terrified that I was going to hate the cafe latte, and I was like, I'm just going to go full out with the whole cup of almond milk so that it starts off good. But yeah, I buy those by about the half dozen when I'm at the grocery store.
Yeah, I mean, we buy like 1 or 2 at a time, and the girls will drink it by itself because we all buy like the vanilla flavored, and they like it. But this week we've gone through a lot because I've put it in there. Usually I just drink with water. So I think we're getting ready to get kicked off. I thought we wouldn't get kicked off because I planned the time, but I guess we are. So stupid. Oh, it's only 40 minutes. I wonder why they changed it. Like, it used to be 45 was the limit. Yeah, they just want my money. I need to steal somebody else's account who has it unlimited. Does anybody have any questions or anything, like, about the cup, or no?
Nope.